When Cherry Blossoms Whisper. Volume 2, Summer's Fragile Heart. Chapter 12, Akira's Arrival. The beginning of a new chapter in Haruto and Sakura's summer as new challenges approach with the arrival of Akira Hayami, Sakura's flirtatious cousin. Unspoken tension continues to build as secrets begin to surface. The day was like any other as Haruto made his way through the crowded hallways of the school. Summer had arrived in full force, and with it the soft hum of excitement for the festival that was just around the corner. However, something was off, something he couldn't quite place. Maybe it was the way the air seemed to thrum with anticipation, or maybe it was the undeniable tension that had been lingering between him and Sakura for the past few weeks. Sakura had been distant lately, still processing the events of their heart-to-heart under the cherry tree. Despite the lingering hesitations, he knew she was coming around. It was just a matter of time. However, Haruto's thoughts were interrupted as a sudden burst of energy rushed past him. He turned just in time to see a flash of bright hair and a mischievous grin. "Hey, Haruto," a voice called, and he turned to see Akira Hayami, a new transfer student. The tall, dark-haired boy grinned, flashing a cocky smile. "You must be Haruto, right?" Haruto blinked, his brow furrowing in confusion. Yeah, that's me. Who are you?" Akira leaned against the lockers casually, his grin never faltering. "I'm Akira. Just transferred here. And I've heard a lot about you already." He raised an eyebrow, clearly teasing. "It's nice to meet you." The words weren't malicious, but there was something unsettling about the way Akira spoke, as if he were sizing Haruto up. Haruto couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to this boy than met the eye. Before he could respond, Akira's attention shifted, his eyes locking onto something in the distance. Haruto followed his gaze, and his stomach churned when he saw who Akira was looking at, Sakura. She was walking down the hallway with Rin, her literature club rival, chatting about something animatedly. Akira's eyes glinted with a playful interest as he pushed off the lockers and began making his way toward them, leaving Haruto with a sudden surge of unease. "Nice to meet you, Haruto," Akira said again, his voice more carefree this time. "I'm sure we'll get along just fine." Haruto stood frozen for a moment, watching as Akira approached Sakura, his posture open and confident. A mix of discomfort and jealousy stirred within him. Why did this boy feel so familiar, so dangerous? He shook his head, trying to focus. But before he could move forward, something caught his eye, a fleeting glance, the way Sakura's eyes flicked toward Akira. Haruto couldn't put his finger on it, but there was something different about her expression. It wasn't the usual polite indifference. It was almost guarded. Meanwhile, across the hall, Sakura felt an inexplicable sense of unease as Akira approached her. He was charming, of course, with his playful grin and effortless charisma. But there was something about him that unsettled her. Perhaps it was the fact that she had been hearing his name more and more lately, first from her parents, then from her friends, and now from Haruto. Sakura had known Akira for a long time. He was always the troublemaker, always a little too charming for his own good. She never imagined he'd end up at her school, especially not now, when she was already struggling to make sense of her own feelings. "Akira, right?" she said coolly, trying to mask the disquiet in her chest. "What brings you here?" Akira smiled mischievously. "Oh, just a bit of family business. And I wanted to see you, of course," he added, his tone teasing as his eyes flicked toward her. "You've grown up, Sakura. It's nice to see you again." Sakura's smile was tight. "It's been a while." Akira leaned in a little closer, as if trying to pick up on her discomfort. "Yeah, but I haven't forgotten the old days. So how about we catch up sometime?" Her pulse quickened. She wanted to say no. She wanted to brush him off and make it clear that things were different now, that she wasn't the same girl she used to be. But something in Akira's presence made her hesitate. "I'll think about it," she replied, her voice firmer than she felt. Akira's smile widened and he took a step back, his eyes still lingering on her. "I'm sure you will. We'll talk soon, Sakura." And with that he walked off, leaving Sakura standing there, a mix of emotions swirling inside her. What had just happened? Why did she feel so unsettled? And why did her heart race every time Akira smiled at her like that? Haruto watched from a distance, the weight of what he'd just seen settling over him like a thick fog. He couldn't explain why, but something about Akira made him uneasy. It wasn't just the way he'd looked at Sakura, it was the way he made everything feel a little too much like a game. He sighed, running a hand through his hair. This summer had promised to be simple, a chance for him and Sakura to figure things out. But now, with Akira's arrival, things were anything but simple. And it seemed like this summer, full of fleeting beauty and hidden secrets, was only just beginning. So this was the end of Volume 2. The next chapter of Volume 3 will be published May 9th. Thanks for watching our video. If you find this video interesting, then please subscribe our YouTube channel. If you're watching this video from TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, then follow our page for more contents like this.